Beautiful people, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, let me turn off this music. I am melting. I think I need a tank top. Give me a moment. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Give me 2 seconds and I will turn on this camera and we will chat for a bit and then we're gonna go party. Okay, let's do this. I am so not prepared as usual. Did I see that right? Italian gal. Is that who I just saw in the chat? Let me get my glasses. Okay. Music off. It is only right that I do this like every other stream to wrap up the year in total confusion. Hello, beautiful people. Let me adjust my mic. You guys can hear me clearly, right? Yeah, you can hear me. Apple Blossom. Hello, beautiful soul. Your Majesty Apple. Let me do this while I am trying to figure out my camera. Apple. She is the mod of all mods across these Twitch streets. I'm gonna have to start like fighting and doing a bidding war to get her. So, Maya Youngster, welcome in. Hey, Maya Youngster made me work the other day. She had me writing notes in her stream. Okay, let me stop this nonsense. Can you guys see me? Hi, hello. Yeah. You go ahead and laugh. I have notes. Like, I have 2 pages of notes. And I don't want to start my new bullet journal yet, so I'm hoping that I can, notes, which I thank you for, by the way. So if you're not already doing so, please be sure to follow Maya Youngster. She streams normally on Mondays and Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Italian gal, it is so beautiful to hear you, see you. Hi. I hope your Christmas was beautiful with your family. Who else did I miss? Who else did I miss? Anybody else is here? I know everybody's partying right now, so they're probably over with the various DJs that are live. I just really want to turn on for a couple minutes and say hi, Happy New Year, and whoever showed up, do a wave and wish you all the best for 2024. I wanted to do that for Christmas. I didn't show up, so I wanted to make sure that I wrapped up the year properly. So how is everybody doing? How was everybody's Christmas holidays? I know that we kind of already talked about it. We are hours away from 2024 for those of us who is in the northern side of the world. If you're in the UK, you are already in 2024. How is everybody doing? T.E. Dennis, welcome in. I need to hydrate. I need to hydrate. I need to hydrate. Oh, thank you, Apple. I was about to say it. 1 second, let me hydrate. If you're not already doing so, please be sure to follow T.E. Dennis. She will have the Vibe Tribe coming to Twitch. I don't know the date, but I just know it's in 2024, and 2024 starts in a couple of hours. So I'll be looking for that updated notification in time so I can post it on my socials and let the world know when you're going to be turning on and we can come over and support you. So let me just make another quick run again and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Italian gal, I hope you are resting. Apple Blossom, thank you for being here. T.E. Dennis, Maya Youngster. If I've missed anybody who is here, I apologize. If you are lurking, please feel free to lurk. If you're kind of just here, but you're really not here because you're partying, absolutely don't worry about it. In probably about another 15 minutes, probably 15 minutes max, I'm going to wrap this up so everybody can go back and party with Team Shellings and the other DJs that are streaming on Twitch. Or if you're going out, you can go out and go have fun and be safe and have fun. So 2024 is around the corner. I've been busy. I've been I've been working on colors and branding. I've been painting. I told you guys the other day I've been painting. So I finally painted the other wall that was there. The other wall back there is still the same color. I'm going through that constant transition and I'm really looking forward to 2024 because it is unknown. It's unscripted. There's so much opportunity. There's so many things that could happen, good and bad, but I'm only looking at the good. So as I am thinking about my 2024, I actually have, I was going to say I bought it, but I didn't buy it. I stole it. So I already have my new journal. And I love the color yellow. You guys normally see me with the blues. So again, I am literally lighting up my life. I am lighting up my life and I am focusing on love and light for pretty much everything. I will still throat punch somebody virtually, but I will do so with love and light. Just want to make sure I make that clear. So if anybody hears this replay and they think that Tap is softened up, I've softened up, but I'll still punch you virtually. Hopefully it stays as a virtual. But yeah, so I got a new bullet journal and I stole this one from my daughter, Cosmic Lab, formerly known as Simply Patty. She had a bundle over at her place and I knew I wanted something lighter. I always get teal or dark green or sage, and it just felt nice to get something lighter that didn't require me to go to Indigo to go and buy it. So I'll have to replace it at some point. But until then, so I will tear the wrapper off on this tomorrow. I will be on the couch and I'm just going to do the first couple pages. I'm honestly going to just do a brain dump. I'm going to literally just put on some music and just dump my brain with no rhyme, no reason, no plan, no nothing. Just whatever comes to mind, just write it down and put it there. And then I'm going to let that marinate for a bit and then I'll go back to it and I'll start to gather some thought and logic of what makes sense to do, what, when, where, how, etc. Coming up this week, Wednesday, I have an in conversation with, I'm putting that up on the screen before I forget, with Jay Wise. Those of you in Toronto will know who he is. He used to be a radio host on 93.5 Flow, I believe. Between 98.7 and 93.5, I get confused because I just really just took over BLK and that was just frustrating. But either way, I'll be sitting down with him in conversation. There's a lot of stuff I've learned about him when I went snooping. I've known him for years. We don't keep in touch where we talk every day, but I've known him from way back in the day. So we'll talk about his journey. He does a lot of community work with kids, and I'm really looking forward to sitting down and having a conversation with him. And he also has a new album that's coming out. So we'll talk about where he is and when it comes to Canadian music content and what's happening. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, I posted earlier a speech from Cardinal Official. If you get a chance, please go and click on that and listen to the entire speech. Everybody by now across the world should know who Cardinal Official is. He is legacy. He is foundation Toronto hip hop. And I say Toronto, but it really is Canada. I just like to claim him and own him as a Toronto. But those in other areas and other provinces, I know will claim him as well. He has done fantastic work throughout his journey. He's always supporting the kids. He's always a part of community. He's always remained home. As much as he's been international, he has always represented Canada proudly. That speech that he gave for his Walk of Fame is, it's powerful. It actually spurred me to wanted to do more within my own community. And when you have people around you or people that you're affiliated, even if once removed, that are doing these kind of things, it just encourages you that you want to do more. So 2024 is a whole bunch of opportunity. Yeah, of course I'm hogging him. Like, yeah, I would hog Drake as well, but yeah, Drake is for the streets. So that's fine. Yeah, I said what I said. And this replay will hopefully never get back to him and he'll never hear this, and that's fine. It's beautiful when you have local talent that stays local but still represents internationally. A lot of folks here in Canada, they can't wait to look like a US artist, whether it's an actor, actress, rapper, singer, whatever. They forget their heritage, and it's so nice when you have those that really always stay home. They represent home. It's the way it's supposed to be, right? So as I said, I want to wrap this up soon. I wanted to talk about some things coming up. Sammy Joe, welcome in. Happy New Year to you. As I am moving into 2024, and I know I gave a whole bunch of speeches to enjoy 2023, we are hours away before 2023 will be behind us. Chris Camouflage, welcome in, love. Welcome in. So nice of you to be here. I've had a lot of time. I'm still on vacation from work. I do not go back to work until January the 9th. I'm going to struggle when I go back because I'm now into, sleeping on the couch, usually my daughter's, for hours. Like I wake up, I don't know what day of the week it is. It's just, it's crazy. I get up and I am in whatever time. Sometimes it's still daylight, sometimes it's darkness, and then I don't go to bed until 4 or 5 in the morning, sometimes 6 in the morning, sometimes 7 in the morning, and then I do it all again the next day. So I'm really enjoying the time off. It's really been good to get me going. One of the things, oh, I guess I should mention that I haven't talked about yet. Those of you who listen to podcasts, you have heard me talk about putting together a podcast for months. Every time I keep saying it, right? I post what I do here on YouTube, and we are live on YouTube as well as here. So I post this, it's streaming live on YouTube and here, and it posts and it's there. But I kept on saying that I wanted to do a podcast. Let me put this up here. Finally, I have officially Dr. Donna Dundas. Welcome in. So nice of you to join us. I have finally gone live with a podcast. It is Soul Bites. It's a weekly snack from Tap. It will be dropping every week. I don't know what day of the week. For right now, there may be some bonus posts happening because my brain is going at a pace to really start the new year. So there'll probably be another episode that I will load. I did my official upload over the last 24 hours, and I am I'm keeping this camera up for a minute because now that I've said it out loud to people, that's not just my immediate people, the reality is really setting in. I've posted it on my socials. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify Podcast. I think it's on Google. I haven't really double checked yet, but every week I'll be dropping something. And let me take this back off. And the reason why I'm doing this really is all of these conversations that we have are great. And I love the dialogue that we're having. Charmaine, welcome in, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for being here. I really wanted to take an opportunity to every week be committed to continue the conversation. And a lot of it you may hear recycled in some way, shape, or form, but it will be just a brain dump. Some of it may be 5 minutes, and maybe 20 minutes. I will sometimes have a guest there. It really is just an opportunity for me to finally get official with doing this podcast. So it's Soul Bites. It's your weekly snack with Tap. I'm actually really glad I did it. I struggled. That first episode, you'll hear the journey of it. And I'm glad that I've done it. And now that it's out, I feel like I can really exhale and really just fall into it. So as I mentioned, I already have my bullet journal. I'll be working and doing a brain dump. A lot of the brain dump is going to be, what do I want to do in some of these episodes? How do I want to continue to evolve my brand? How do I want to continue integrating with all of you? I talked about the Facebook page. I haven't really done anything. Like, I need you guys to honestly tell me, do you guys use Facebook? Yes or no? If you don't use Facebook, again, I don't use Facebook. I only went back to Facebook because I was trying to find a forum that we can all socialize in between streams. If you have other recommendations, please share and let me know, because I really want to know that I'm investing my time in something that everybody else would be interested in using. I'm just going to scroll up and see. So my youngster, I know you use Facebook. Chris Camouflage, I'm going to find you. And it syncs to your IG. So I started doing that. Spotlight Sound, welcome in. Thank you for resubbing to the collective. Thank you. I was actually not expecting you to be here, or anybody. Figured everybody's doing their two-step with Manchester family right about now. Those of you that are not already doing so, please be sure to follow Spotlight Sound. They stream almost every day of the week, so you're guaranteed to get a vibe from them, whether it's Bandit or whether it is Father Grinds. I hope that you and your family are having a blessed time. So you went back to Facebook because of family. See, I literally started a different Facebook page. Let me hydrate for this, because I didn't really want, my high school friends to suddenly be on the bandwagon to do what they do and show up. But I probably will do that eventually. Some people do know that I'm doing this, so it makes sense that I share it and let people know. But for me, I actually set up a separate Facebook page, and then I have the private group for Behind My Smile. So if you guys are still interested, I will continue to work on it, probably put a little bit more focus on it in January. And those of you who are really, really good at Facebook, I'm probably going to ask for your help to give me tips and tricks on how to add more people and to do more things and make it more visible and more present. Oh, I plan to delete it for the new year. Okay, T.E. Dennis, what would you use? So I want you to, let's talk about this. I'm going to put this up on the screen. So and Chris Camouflage, I'm now on all platforms. Yeah, YouTube live right now. I'm going to be doing more on YouTube. I think I'm going to still stick to doing some recorded sessions on YouTube as well. I don't know how active the live really is for the next while. It's going to take a while to pick up, I guess. TikTok, I've done some stuff to TikTok. I'm not convinced about TikTok, but I'll do it. You know, if it gets that one person who might be inspired to do something with their life based on something I say, then my job is done, right? So TE Dennis, what would you use to interact with your community? Because you're going to have your Vibe Tribe community coming up, right? What do you plan to use to interact with them? I've thought about the broadcast group in Instagram. I just don't know if that works either. I'm in other people's broadcast groups. Some are really diligent, some not so much. I've considered maybe doing that, or if you're already on Instagram, that's probably easier to connect with me. Thank you, Spotlight. I'm wishing the same for you and your family. Please pass the word along to Bandit, to Styles, as well as to the wife and kids. I'm wishing all the very best for you and your family for 2024. So yeah, so T Dennis, if you have any ideas, let me know. And if anybody else has any ideas, let me know. I know a lot of people talk about Discord. I can't do Discord. I have Discord set up and I had to figure out how to turn it off because you just keep hearing brrrp, brrrp, brrrp every minute and I have no idea what I'm doing. So you plan to use Twitch? Let me put this up. Did you say Telegram? Oh, wow. Okay, so you plan to use Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, and Telegram. But then how do you I'm assuming that you're going to be building a community, like how I have the collective. Is how will you keep in touch with them? Will you keep in touch with them via, I don't know if Telegram should be Instagram? Let me know. I wouldn't mind trying to figure out like-mindedness. My youngster, I know you use Facebook. Do you use something else? I think you use Discord as well. I'm just looking for ways for us to stay connected in between these sessions. You need help with my TikTok? I need help with my TikTok. My first TikTok blew up. My second TikTok, not so much. I don't know how to find people, how to do anything. People are finding me before I'm even finding them. I open up TikTok and I'm seeing stuff that I normally wouldn't even watch. So I don't know how to set the profile up where I can just see content that I'm actually interested in. There's a whole thing that makes me not really interested in TikTok at all, but hopefully I will get there. So 2024 is around the corner. 2023 is almost out the door. Oh, and Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. I might try a broadcast channel on Instagram and see how that does, just to get a gauge of, do people want to interact there? But I just know that I get messages and I'm okay with the messages that come in. Is Telegram really a thing? Like, is that an app? Can someone tell me? Wow, I am so old school right now. Because when you guys are saying Telegram, I'm thinking old school Telegram. Is Telegram an app? Somebody let me know. Don't judge me. You can laugh at me, but don't judge me right about now. Yeah, I'm not a fan of TikTok. Like, I get links of people that send me TikTok stuff and I'm okay with that. But once I open TikTok, it's taking me to people's pages that I don't follow. I don't know how to get to people's pages that I do follow. And it's just a lot of content that is just noise. It's not the kind of stuff that I really want to consume. Yeah. Yes, it is. You can use it on the web too. Oh, okay. So I have homework. I need to go look and see what this Telegram thing is. Yeah, Facebook, I'm not convinced has really any value anymore. I know people use it, but I don't. And it doesn't seem like anybody really in my circle really uses it at a high intensity that it's going to grow for our uses. So Telegram I'll look into. I am working on something else. I just don't know if I have the capacity to manage what I'm trying to do, but there is something else coming. Of course, there's something else coming. My brain is always going. I've already been working on it for a couple of months, and I would love to figure out how to incorporate our community into it. If I figure it out, I will share, and that will be so much better because then it really will be our own thing in our own space. So for me, 2024 has a bunch of other things coming, but I don't want to spill it all just yet, but I am definitely working on a few things. As I mentioned, I already have the podcast up. I already have an episode up. Let me see. I just saw that. Let me see. T. Dennis's comment. So it's like WhatsApp, but you can go live. It's growing, so I wanted to include it. Should get it bigger. Oh, okay. There you go. So there's another one. But yeah, this is where Yeah, because I know if you have a certain amount of followings on TikTok, then you can go live there. Yeah, I'm not interested. I don't use Kick. I already my name is there just to to keep my name. I don't plan to turn on Kick. Um, Instagram Live, I do want to try. I just haven't gotten to that point yet, but I will try it one day in January just to kind of see. It'll be a pop up. It won't be on a Wednesday or on a Sunday, just to see what it's like. I have done a conversation through Instagram Live, but I wouldn't mind actually turning on and just having a chat like this with those of you who use Instagram. So I'll figure that out. But, anyways, I've been talking a lot, and that's the part I want to turn over to you folks. As I'm getting ready to wrap this up in the next couple of minutes and send us over to probably Team Shellings if they're still live, so you guys can go and party and two step and twerk and all the fun stuff and wring out your ankles. Um, does anybody have any goals that they want to share that they have planned for themselves for 2024? Or what is your process for New Year's Eve? Are you the ones that go to church? Are you the ones that go and party? Is partying now dancing in your living room? For myself, I plan to put myself on the couch with a glass of something, and I will be Netflix and chilling. My daughter is out with friends, hanging out, having a good time. So I plan to just sprawl out and do nothing. And I'm going to enjoy it. Usually I would be modding and I don't have to mod anymore. So I will have music in the background and movies on the screen. And I don't know, maybe there's popcorn in the mix as well. We'll figure all of that out. But I really just want to just take the year and just unwind and do nothing. Um, so what about you guys? Yes, and that's why I mentioned that. So Apple, you mentioned wanting to go to church. And you could still go. You could just Google and find church somewhere close within your area and just go. That's, it might become your new church for 2024. You never know, right? I'll be on Twitch throughout the West Coast for New Year's for my crew. Yeah, no. Bless you, my youngster. No. If you're not already doing so. Oh yeah, there is online streaming that people still do for church. I forgot about that. So follow Maya Youngster, follow Chris Camouflage, although he doesn't stream on here. You can still find him on all of the other socials. Spotlight Sound, if he's still here, please give him a follow. T.E. Dennis is going to be streaming her Vibe Tribe soon. If you're not already doing so, which you should be since you're here, follow me on all of the socials. Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. I have to now add Spotify into the mix. YouTube, Facebook. There is something else coming. I'm really hoping that I can get it cleaned and organized that I can share it with you in the month of January. But there is something else that I'm working on, and I'd really love to figure out how to operationalize having the collective incorporated into what I'm trying to do. So, more to come on that. Outside of that, let me scroll through some comments. We're going to get ready to rate out. You're staying on the couch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's I mean for me, the last couple of years even before COVID, that's my preferred. You Ruth, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the collective. My name is Tap the Soul. I stream on YouTube and here on Twitch, and we are just talking about saying goodbye to 2023 and hello to 2020. Oh, and yeah, Apple, you can deal with that for me, please, if you don't mind. That would be great. Yeah, this is how we're gonna wrap up 2023. Yeah, no. Um, it's nice to just chill, right? Like that's kind of where I'm at right about now. It is nice to just let me turn this down. It is nice to just chill, relax, do nothing and reflect. And it's not even about age anymore. To me, it's just life has been so chaotic and hectic. And just to get that chance to slow down and really just get ready for 2024, I want to know that when 2024 starts, I am not starting to just figure it out. I'm not going to hit the ground running like I'm in some warp speed and some crazy race to get to the finish line, but I would like to know I have the clarity going into it, that I know what I want to do and how I want to do it. So yeah. Thank you very much, Apple, for your support. See, it's a good thing that you were here after all. So yeah, I know. Um, so 8:30, I said I was going to keep this short. Those of you who are here, does anybody have a glass of something? That reminds me, I actually do have this that I haven't opened yet. I had a red one, I finished it. I have this white bottle. I'm going to put it in the fridge to chill. So maybe at the 11:55 mark, I will break that open, and hopefully there will be some left the next day. However, in the meantime, I do have a glass of something else poured. So if those of you who have a glass ready, whether it's tea, preferably not water, Smiles taught me that one. I did not know that that was a thing. Juice, milk, um, grab a glass, and let's cheers to 2024 while we're all here together. And I will see you all again on Wednesday. We're going to do a wrap up, but let me know when everybody has a glass and you're ready and you're good to go. And I will try to think of something intelligent to say. You got apple juice. See, apple juice works. I got ginger ale. I figured that I was going to keep it good for now because I'm looking at this bottle of wine for a while, actually. So it would be nice to toast in 2024 with a glass of wine. Um, Chris Camouflage, if you have a drink, let me know. My youngster, you've got yours. Apple, I don't know if you are close by, if you have yours. And Shem Queen, oh, look at that. Hello, Shem Queen. And it's so nice of you to stop in. Happy New Year to you and your lovely fiance. I'm wishing you all the best for 2024. I don't know if that's the date or the year that you guys will be tying the knot, but I'm wishing you nothing but continuous love, joy, peace, happiness, and wellness for you and your families in 2024. And that applies to everybody in this chat. You only drink soda, you don't drink heavy drinks. That's good. Heavy drinks aren't good for you. I've consumed a lot of them, so I can tell you from experience. So, 2023 has been a year. I never thought that I would be ending the year streaming on Twitch with a collective of people who have become my family. That I talk to some of you. You got your Baileys ready. I talk to some of you frequently, whether it's through voice notes or Instagram messages or Twitch messages. And you've all definitely hold a special place for me. When I was streaming the other day, I was serious when I said, I don't think I realized how much I needed you. And all of you have really showed out by showing up here anytime I turn on, and I appreciate every single one of you who do so. If somebody's watching this on the replay, it also applies to you. Even if you're not here in real time, you're still supporting. You support my Instagram page, you guys send messages, you check in. It's dope. And I've lived my life in a bubble. So to come out of the bubble and meet some pretty dope people, it's a nice way for me to wrap up 2023. I had to turn on today just to say thank you for being you. Thank you for showing up. Um, 2024 is around the corner. It's already there for some people around the world. And I really, truly wish all of us good health and wellness, happiness, continuous success, growth, and strong bonds with good people and good energy. Cheers to 2024. On that lovely note, before I get emotional and I start crying and thinking about the journey of 2023, I'm still mind blown on a lot of what I have accomplished in 2023. And it's not just about the Twitch stuff, it's all the stuff, like the me stuff. Me turning on here and telling you guys about my life, feeling the actual feeling of who I have been hiding and tucking away and shielding and barricading from the world, to actually start having this person up front and center. 2024 for me, the word is refinement, and I'm going to continue using that word. I was not lost to be found. I simply needed to be fine tuned, renovated, and refined. So, my word for 2024 that I will use the entire year is refinement. I think it's very much applicable to everybody right now. And again, we are not lost. We are living our purpose when we get up every day. We are blessed because we get up every day. And Apple, thank you. Don't make me cry, please. Um, yeah, there's lots of ideas. There's lots of things. Like I'm sitting here looking at a pile of books and affirmation cards and stuff. So there's more to come. Some of it will make it on the podcast. Let me put the podcast up while I'm there. So a lot of what I've been talking about, when you guys listen to the intro of who I am, as well as the first episode, between those two, you'll get the gist of what I'm planning to do with the podcast on Spotify, Apple. I think it's on Google. It will be everywhere. Yes, your word is unapologetic. Joe Hurdam, I am so happy to see you. I hope you are keeping well and your family is keeping well. I haven't seen you for a minute, and I am wishing you all the best for 2024. And hopefully, we will get a chance to connect more and share. I absolutely appreciate. Um, oh yeah, absolutely. Apple, can you post my Instagram for me? I can't remember what the code is. I think it's exclamation mark Insta. Definitely will post the Instagram. But Joe, I really appreciate all of your support and contributions. You showed up out of nowhere. You've been a breath of fresh air within the collective. I know other people have said it as well. Every single one of you that shows up, whether you are quietly lurking or you're engaging in the chat, it's really nice to know that there are still good vibes and energy with good people that come around. And I know the camera is not on right now because I feel a little emotional. So the podcast, Soul Bites, a weekly snack with Tap, a lot of what is still in my brain, figuring out how to put it out there, will show up in the podcast. Um, my Instagram is there. Thank you, Apple, for putting the Instagram. So Chris Camouflager is my Instagram. My Instagram is really the spot. That is like my main communication point with everybody. It's just a lot easier to put content there, whether I'm putting it in my Insta story or an actual post. I don't care how many people click and what they do with it. I just want to make sure that I'm sharing where I am or where I feel it can help somebody else. Sometimes I don't even know why I post something. Something will just tell me, post this to help somebody. And 9 times out of 10, I will usually get a message from somebody, usually not the same person either. And they will say, I really appreciated that post. And I'm just like, I didn't even know you're looking at my story. So if you have those moments, act on those moments and share your thoughts with other people. You don't know who is watching and you don't know how you can help somebody. T.E. Dennis, I want to see your vibe tribe, man. Like, I'm excited. I'm just like another community of people coming together and vibing with something different. I'm like, yeah. So thank you. Thank you to everybody in the chat. I want to tell you once again that I totally appreciate you. Chris Camouflage, I will follow you back as soon as I turn off this camera. I absolutely appreciate you from the soul. All of the work that we have done together, the work still continues. It doesn't matter where we are in our journeys. I'm going to continue even on my low days and my high days. If I can't stream, I will still be dropping content on Insta or somewhere. Please feel free to reach out to me if you need somebody. And if you need somebody that is beyond my level of expertise, please reach out for help. Do not feel like you were ever alone. You are not alone. And I want to make sure I stress that. Even if you feel it, you are not alone. Italian gal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't wait to hug you. I don't know when I'm coming to Calgary, but I can't wait to just come and meet you and hug you. So to everybody, Apple, if you can start the raid over to Team Shellings if he's still on. I'm hoping he's still on. That would be really, really great. Thank you for the gifted sub to Italian gal. Thank you very much. Let me wrap this up because now I'm really, really getting mushy and I just want to go and sit on the couch and open this bottle of wine. So on Wednesday, I am back. I am doing In Conversation with Jay Wise. We are both looking forward to it because we have not spoken in a lot of years. So there's a lot of content to catch up on. He's had a fantastic journey, and I truly believe that he will be sharing content that you will absolutely enjoy. Senda, thank you for joining. We're actually about to wrap up and raid out and go and party, but thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure dancing with you in the streets of Twitch in 2023, and I look forward to doing so with you in 2024. And again, that goes for everybody. Twitch has really become the place that, as much as I say I want to run away from, I know I will always be here, and I'm going to figure out how to do more here, even if I'm not doing a Born for Music raid, which may show up in 2024. Stay tuned. On that note, the raid message, if it's there, if you can start the raid, that would be awesome. I'm going to put the, what am I going to put? I'm going to put the podcast screen up, and I look forward to anybody who checks out the podcast. Send me a message. Let me know what you think. I'm really, 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 really hoping to get feedback so I know where I can continue to put what I'm going to put out there. And I know that you have all contributed to it. So it is on Spotify. It's called Soul Bites. It's also on Apple. I'm going to put it up again. And yeah, I showed my face. And I actually, my hair is wet. So I'm surprised you guys don't see water dripping on stuff. So I'm going to go finish drying my hair before I start sneezing. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night. So as we're raiding over to Team Shellings, I want to wish everybody a very happy and blessed 2024. Please be safe if you're going out tonight. I will see you all on Wednesday in my In Conversation with Jay Wise. Peace, love, and blessings. Thank you, everybody. I love you all.